Okay. Um, so what is this that I'm doing? Uh, I called it untanglist because that is what this period of my life currently feels like. It feels like a great act of untangling. Um, I mean, I guess any life, everyone's life, sort of you live long enough, you get to a certain point where you have to start to sort through all of the strands that have wound up getting turned around and unknot them. So I tried to think of a word, come up with a word. I think I maybe made up the word. I don't know that it existed before, and if it did, I apologize to whoever thought of it first. Anyway, so yeah, untanglist. And what is the point of what I'm doing? The point of what I'm doing is one of the byproducts of this kind of tumultuous period of my life is that I've always identified as a creative person, which I think most people do. I think everyone is a creative person. I don't believe that there are creative people and there are non-creative people. I think everyone's a creative person, and it comes out in your work, it comes out in your relationships, it comes out in your cooking, it comes out in how you decorate your home and how you interact with your friends. Um, but I've always sort of I've identified as a creative person, like in a traditional sense, but I've reached a point where I'm not feeling particularly creative. Um, I don't know why this has happened. I mean, I think maybe just the focus of my emotional energy and whatever has just it's all just kind of gone astray. So the idea is to start a conversation, and I know that doesn't make sense because I'm not actually having a conversation right now. I'm talking to a camera in a room by myself, but the idea is that this will become a conversation because I'm interested in hearing how other people, reach different stages of their life and re-inspire themselves, and that's important. So I think inspiration is fairly spontaneous. You walk out of your house one morning and there's like a really nice breeze and the sun is up and there's a fragrance on the air, and maybe you're inspired to do something or say something or create something, but it kind of comes out of the blue. I think re-inspiration is different. I think it's like a very intentional act. It's like you are jump starting something, and that's what I'm attempting to do with this. I'm doing it because I want to get my own creative thing happening again, and I'm doing it because I would like to hear from you about how you do it, about how you create, and what inspires you. But it's not just going to be about creating. It's going to be a conversation about a lot of different things. It's going to be about love and dread and hope and mental health and recovery and humor and the things that make us feel like getting up and meeting the day, facing the day, attacking the day, however you want to phrase that. Um, uh, I think everybody has their own personal cocktail of the elements that kind of show up in their work, in their life, the things that they express. So it's like the aggregate of your imagination. It's like everybody has these little bits and pieces, and part of what I really want to explore is I kind of want to create like a personal lexicon of the images and themes and words and sounds and colors that show up in my work. There are things that just continue to show up, and I don't think I ever paid very close attention to why they were continually showing up. I just sort of took it as, yeah, that's what I write about. That's what I tend to write about. But I'm interested to understand that now, and I think it means picking things apart, and it means turning them over, and it means looking at them and trying to figure out why why certain things show up in, or why do I respond to certain things, and why do they show up again and again and again. Um, and um, Anyway, but we'll talk more about that in going forward about this whole idea of creating a personal lexicon. This is also very self-serving, obviously. I mean, here I am sitting here, and I totally realize that the world does not need another middle-aged dude talking about himself. But maybe there is something that you can get from this. I mean, I think I can get something from this. I think hopefully I'm going to find new ways to express, new ways to share ideas. I hope that there's like an evolution, a creative evolution from this. Not just re-inspiration, but an evolution in the kind of stuff I produce and share. But maybe there's something that you get from it as well. Maybe it's reassurance. Maybe it's inspiration. Maybe it's perspective. It certainly isn't. This doesn't work if it's just me talking about myself. There's going to be a lot of that, but it doesn't completely work if that's all of it. And I also feel like maybe I don't think you have to be like a middle-aged person to have things that need untangling. I genuinely believe that it's relative to the individual's experience. I think that we maybe tend to think of children's lives as being far more simple and there's less to unpick, but I don't know if that's true. I think that it's difficult for younger people to navigate, just like it's difficult to be an adult. And that sounds silly, but I think it's true. Anyway, so that's the point. That's, I guess, the opening statement. That's the thesis, and I hope that I will try to make more eye contact. I'm not great at that. It's funny because I should be able to just totally make eye contact with the camera, because it's not like you don't have to worry about the other person looking back. I'm still not doing it, but I'm going to work on that. And I will work on not talking so haltingly. I think that's just a byproduct of trying to say a lot of things at once. Anyway, so yeah, I hope this is something that you find useful, and I hope that you interact with it. And we'll see where it goes. Thank you.